And jury selection begins today in the $1.6 billion defamation lawsuit against Fox News. Dominion Voting Systems claims the channel knowingly pushed false conspiracy theories that the company somehow rigged the 2020 election in Joe Biden's favor. Fox has defended its coverage, calling the suit, quote, a political crusade in search of a financial windfall. ABC's Faith Abube joins me from the courthouse in Wilmington, Delaware, for more. Faith, what's at stake in this case?
Well, Diane, there is a lot at stake here for Fox News. Among them, of course, the obvious one, a potential $1.6 billion payout if they were to lose this case. Now, this defamation trial has been 2 years in the making, and now jury selection begins here this morning at the Delaware Superior Court. They're inside right now. The attorneys are expecting this to last for 2 days, and then opening statements will begin on Monday. That is, if everything goes well within the next 2 days. But even before opening statements begin, there's a lot of drama that has been unfolding at this courthouse. Just yesterday, the judge sanctioned Fox News and is now considering appointing someone, a special master, to investigate whether Fox attorneys made claims in court that were untrue or negligent in this case, which would be really significant here. Now, one of the reasons behind the sanctions is that Dominion discovered that Fox has a recording of former President Trump's attorney, Rudy Giuliani, a former Trump attorney there, appearing to privately cast doubt on Dominion's involvement in any election fraud, even as he was pushing those claims on Fox News. But the Fox attorneys say that they had no idea that this recording existed until recently. And there's also a separate issue here on whether Fox has been evasive about the role of their boss, Rupert Murdoch, in this case. But in the meantime, though, Dominion in this trial is hoping to prove that Fox News not only broadcast false conspiracy theories about the voting machine company, but also did so knowingly by giving a platform to former President Donald Trump and his allies in the aftermath of the 2020 presidential election. Now, Dominion is hoping to use private text messages and emails from some of Fox's biggest stars in order to prove that these hosts didn't believe the conspiracy theories, but amplified them anyway. Of course, they'll be fighting that out over the next 5 to 6 weeks as this trial continues. Diane. All
right, Faith Abube in Wilmington, Delaware, thank you. And I want to bring in First Amendment attorney Jeff Lewis for more on this case. Jeff, thanks for coming on. You know, to win this case, Dominion has to meet the burden of proving, quote, actual malice. So can you just start by explaining what that means and how high that bar is?
It's very high. They have to prove by clear and convincing evidence that the management at Fox News, the folks who decided who to put on the air, knew that the statements about Dominion rigging the election were false, or that they relied on unreasonable sources. And it's a very high burden to make.
Now, the judge has already sanctioned Fox News over delays in the discovery process. How significant is that?
It's very significant. I could see those sanctions prompting renewed settlement conversations. You don't want the trial judge hearing a case expressing doubt about the truthfulness of Fox News' lawyers, and the separate investigation about the production of this late evidence could be a real distraction.
Now, the judge has already issued a series of rulings saying certain statements were false. He also blocked one of Fox's defenses, that it was just reporting on newsworthy claims from then President Trump and his legal team. How do you think that'll affect the case going forward?
It's extraordinary. The judge has tied the hands behind Fox News's back in terms of what Fox could argue. They can't argue that it was true that Dominion machine stole this election. Instead, they have to focus narrowly on this issue of actual malice. These are significant rulings.
How difficult is jury selection in a case like this, Jeff?
Very difficult. You know, with wall-to-wall coverage about the recent sanctions, the documents that have been produced, the recent revelations, the sanctions order. How can you find a jury that hasn't heard about this case or formed an opinion about the election or this lawsuit? It's going to be tricky.
All right, First Amendment attorney Jeff Lewis, we appreciate it. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.